Oh my God, man. Oh my God. I'm starting to see a disturbing trend online. I'm starting to see a disturbing trend in real life. And to be quite honest, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. It's just how I thought men would react. It's just how I thought men would become. It's just what I thought. Most of this is just it's predictive at this point. You can predict this stuff at this point. Look, like I said, I sit back and watch people. I sit back and study people. I sit back and look at the statistics. I sit back and pay attention to men. I sit back and pay attention to women. And here's the point that I'm trying to make. There has been a rise of incels since Trump took office. Yes. Yes, it has. I don't know what rock you've been living up under. I listen, you can disagree all you want to, but the facts is the facts. There has been a rise in incels since Trump took office. And I would say, listen, coming from somebody who voted for Trump for my own reasons, right? 60% of the men who voted for Trump, probably higher. 70% of the men who voted for Trump are incels. Are incels. I gotta call this shit how it is, man. The Republican Party has turned also into the party of complainers. There's only a specific group of men who are carrying the torch. There's only a specific group of men who are not complainers, who are actually getting out here and doing what they need to do and becoming the men that they need to become and just being a man of their word and just a man of character and just plain Jane men. The rest of these men, I can't speak for them. You got men celebrating the quote unquote demise of women. Right? And of course I make my videos, I jokey joke and all that, but these guys are getting they're getting a kick out of the possibility of women being at the bottom and them being at the top. These are the men that I've spoke about. These are the incels that I've spoke about before, right? The ones who are not going to do anything regardless of who's in office. Regardless. These guys are the same guys who would be losers if Kamala got in. They were losers when Joe was in. They were losers when Trump was in the last go round, and they're going to be losers again this go round. I already predicted it. And if you're online, right? If you're looking at the messaging and if you're paying attention to the people, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly where I'm going with this. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And I already predicted this. Trump has given incels a voice. And I said the same thing about the red pill. I said the same thing about passport bros. It does not fail. It's like men literally do not want to do what's best for them. They just want a voice. They just want this what's the word I'm looking for? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. They just want the voice to complain. They just want an outlet to complain. Trump is that outlet, right? Trump is that outlet. The red pill was that outlet. Passport bros was that outlet, right? And for the 30% of y'all, really probably 20% of y'all who's, putting the work in, who is really trying to change their life, I'm not talking to you. I know somebody gonna respond and be like, speak for yourself. Clearly, if you're the guy that I'm not talking about, then I'm not talking about you. But for the large majority of men, Trump has given this incel voice to. Right? The incels have came out the woodworks. Right? They've come out the woodworks. They're no longer scared to come out of the woodworks. They're saying and they're saying everything but doing what they're supposed to be doing. And it's just the truth of the matter. It's just the truth of the matter. Like I said before, Trump is not going to give you a free pass. You're not just going to get a free pass and a jump start just because Trump is coming into office. You got to be out of your ragged ass mind if you think just because somebody got into office that you're just somehow like you're just going to magically appear at the top. It's not going to happen, guys. It's not going to happen. Like I said, if you were a loser when Biden was in there, if you was a loser when Trump was in there the last go round, you was going to be a loser when Kamala got in, and you're going to be a loser with Trump in here too. And it is oh my God. What the Republican Party has turned into now. I believe the Republican Party has turned into what they say the Democrats are. That's what I believe. I think every time I check online, Elon is tweeting about some bullshit. Elon, shut the fuck up. Every time I log online, they tweeting about some bullshit. They commenting about some bullshit. They're You can't make this shit up. Can men be made great again? Can men be made great again? Because this shit that I'm seeing everywhere from the highest to the lowest, this shit ain't gonna work. This shit ain't gonna work. I want men to shut the fuck up and just put in the work, put your head down. You ain't gotta say a word. You don't have to say a word about the Democrats. You don't have to say a word about the liberals. You don't have to say a word about the shitty policies that we already know. We already know, but men don't want to do that. Men don't want to do that. And I believe this administration, I believe that this is going to put men in a worse position. That's what I believe. I believe that this administration is giving men false hope. Right? I believe this administration is giving men false hope. And I truly believe that men won't be made great again. Men won't be made great again. And that's just what it's going to be. We will continue to see the fall of man. We will continue to see the false courage of men. It took for one person to get in office only for 4 years. It took one person to get into office only for 4 years for you to be emboldened, for you to say what you really feel, right? For you to do what's necessary to take care of yourself. That's all it took. And then most of y'all, like, everybody's in these chat rooms, everybody's online. Yeah, look at the women crying. Look at them. Look at them. They're so pathetic. Look at the women. Oh my God. Look at the women. But you still broke. But you still fucking broke. You still work at Kroger. You still an incel piece of shit. You still not headed nowhere fast. Look at the one. Yes, Trump. Yes, Trump is in office. Things are going back to normal. What planet are you ninjas staying on? What's going back to normal? Ain't shit normal. If anything, shit has got even more abnormal since his ass done got in office. Thanks to you weirdos. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. And I'm tired of it. I give up. I give up. For those of you who's gonna come along, y'all gonna come along anyway. For those of you who gonna get left behind, y'all was this is my thing. I really do believe that there are some people who are chosen for greatness. There are some people who are meant to lead the masses. There are some people who are just meant to be on top. And I believe there are people who are meant to just be sheep. I believe there are people who are meant to just breathe and die. I really do. Just looking at the state of things, just looking at the state of humanity, not even humanity, but the state of America. People lack critical thinking skills. People can't even formulate a thought. People can't carry a conversation. People barely know what 1 + 1 equals. The American people are really pathetic. The American people are really pathetic. And like I said, there's probably only a 30%, the 30%, 20%, they're the ones carrying the torch. They're carrying the load. They got the rest of the country on their back. That's just what it is. Everybody else is like Coach said, deaf, dumb, and motherfucking blind. Deaf, dumb, and motherfucking blind. And I never understood that saying until now. Like, it doesn't matter which side of the aisle people are on. People are not researching tax codes. People are not really seeing which laws are really going to affect them. People are not paying attention to what's going on. They only care that Trump is in. Did you know about Gates ads? Not Bill Gates, but what's the guy name that he tried to appoint for attorney general? Motherfuckers are trying to appoint fucking pedophiles. What the fuck? Trump, what's going on, man? You didn't check the Carfax? Motherfucker, listen, guys. Listen, man. Listen. Here's my thing. My goal is to attain power and control. That's my plan. My plan is to attain power and control. Trump has approximately, 3 billionaires? I mean, it's 3 billionaires at this point that he's trying to appoint. You got Vivek Ramaswamy, you got Elon Musk, you got Trump himself, right? Well, that makes 3 right there. There's a bunch of red flags going off. Hopefully I'm wrong, but like I said, me being an objective thinker, I predicted things a mile away. For those of you who care nothing about control and power and money, well, you're just going to be susceptible to the ones who do want control, power, and money. You're just going to be up under their thumb. You're just going to be up under their control. You're just going to be up under their power. You're just going to be up under their money. Because most people are deaf, dumb, and blind. And even more after the pandemic, more people are deaf, dumb, and blind than ever before. People are fucking borderline mentally ill. People are borderline fucking insane. People are borderline dumb. Let me tell you something. I'm here in Texas, and motherfuckers here are dumb. I gotta call shit how I see it. Motherfuckers here are dumb. Motherfuckers are dumb. They can't think for shit. Motherfuckers can't think for shit. They lack critical thinking skills. Everybody want to be in a management role. Everybody want to be in a leadership role, but most of these motherfuckers, they lack critical thinking. They can't formulate thoughts. They can't think further than the fucking eye view. But okay. See, I put out the messages that I put out because I want to save the ones who want to save themselves. Because I'm going to save myself. Best believe I'm going to save myself. But for the rest of you who may not have the leadership in your corner, you may not have the voice in your corner, you may not have the knowledge in your corner, well, here you go. I'm giving you the alternative thought. Yeah, that voice in your head that's on the side of your head who really wants to think alternatively, who really wants to think objectively, who's really thinking that something is going on, something is suspicious, something don't seem right. Yeah, the after pill is that thought. The after pill is that thought. That thought that you're thinking, yeah, that's me. It's me. Gates, or I think his name is Gates, but y'all probably correct me in the comment section. He just stepped down. He stepped down. We know why he stepped down. Bro, y'all are already starting the bullshit. Y'all are already starting the bullshit. This is supposed to be a clean. We done seen Biden in there. Listen, y'all supposed to came prepared. Y'all supposed to came prepared. Why we already starting with the bullshit? Then you got Elon tweeting about bullshit every other minute. Everybody tweeting about bullshit every other minute. Every other tweet is about the damn Democrats, bro. We done seen it all. We know. Can we get this damn? Can y'all start talking about the motherfucking plans that y'all gonna start enacting? I voted for y'all motherfucking ass. So I want to see some goddamn on plans in action. I don't want to see not another goddamn tweet about some bullshit. I don't want to see another damn tweet about some Democrat this, Democrat that. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. But that's what's enabling the incels. That's what's enabling the men to be pitiful. That's what's enabling the men to be bitch made as ninjas. Because you got the leaders, and honestly, if you read between the lines, we know why that is. We know why they doing the things that they're doing. It's for division. It's the same. Divide and conquer has worked for centuries. Divide and conquer has worked for centuries, and it works so effectively. It works so effectively. I mean, just when I think that people are smart, I'm like, you motherfuckers are dumb. You motherfuckers are dumb. Really dumb. Humanity falls for every tactic in the book every single time. And this is why I have a hard time. This is why my fuse is so short. Because it's like people really don't see it. People really don't see it. People would rather be stuck in their ways. People would rather not think deeply on things. They don't want to think deeply. People are so distracted by their way of living. People are so distracted by the TV. People are so distracted by their phones that people just don't care enough to fucking think. They don't. And what's so unique about me, and also what hurts me a lot of times, is that I think so much. I think so deeply on many things. The truth hurts. You dive deep enough into that motherfucker, you might just find some things that you don't want to find out. You may just find yourself in that position. This is just another rant. And that's an after pill. Like, comment, subscribe to the newsletter, subscribe to the After Pill 2.0. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.